In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it the Mass Effect.
Oh, I like that I just sat here this whole time, and not only did she not say anything, she didn't move either. I do look a little haggard in this lighting, though. Oh, the harsh shadows. Hello, Zeno! Nothing happened. We finished the first mission last time, and now we're here on the Normandy. And hello, Ferb! Yeah. Oh, hold on, I got your Mikey. You sit there and don't move, Shepard.
I thought you were telling me to sit there and don't move.
I mean, you also. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
It's stream time now. You don't get to move. Alright. So we checked all of our inventory stuff. This is the only stream we'll be able to make to this week, RIP. Aww. That's okay. You gotta get that money. I don't actually know where to go. Not this way. This is a room with nothing in it. Ooh.
You get to explore the ship.
It's full of purple. I don't got a ping, so I can't ping for stuff.
It's not that type of game. There's not, I mean, it will be later in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but for right now, things are going to just be like boxes.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, there's Dr. Shachwas. I will talk to her in a moment.
It's
Hi!
not going to be like, you're not going to be harvesting.
Oh god, what button is speak?
Elf
The
fruit.
E? What is button to oh, wait, the space bar is.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and
Hello, Chris! Welcome to the chat!
glad we didn't lose you too.
I hope you're having a good day, too. How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
We shall miss
I
him.
could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
He was cursed from the
It's
moment
been
we
a hell
saw
of a
him, it
shakedown,
seems.
Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Oh, hello, Biotic!
Hey, Biotic.
Also, Chris said, I'm just purging the galaxy of enemies right now. Ah! Oh, excuse me. Playing
Aren't we
Mass
all?
Effect as well, or a different sci-fi game?
Warhammer.
Also, how is, some shakedown run, huh? Yeah, it was a hell of a shakedown run. I'm not gonna forget that you guys all lied to me about Jenkins.
Expect more of that going forward.
Oh, I'm sure that I will! Because Xena said, I'm shook.
We've had first shakedown run, but what about second shakedown run?
What about 11Z's? The 11Z shakedown run. Jenkins will be honored in the coming Empire! I see. Oh my god. By the way, how's the volume for everybody? Zeno said, I didn't lie, I just wasn't around to save you from the coordinated disinfo campaign. It's fine, it was funny. It's very funny. Especially since as soon as I met him, we were talking to him like, I don't know, this kid's giving off death flags. And you guys are like, no, not that at all. I even jokingly called him a red shirt. And we got down on the planet and I'm like, well, maybe he'll die. Maybe he won't die. Oh, they gave me points to level him up. I guess the game is quiet. Okay, I'll turn it up then. Be like, oh, well, maybe then he won't die. Lies.
And then he did.
Then he fucking did. Where is the actual... Ah. Would you like to know what this game is called? What the game is called in the volume mixer? Because it's not called Mass Effect.
What is it called?
It's called Splash Screen.
Nice.
And the launcher is still technically open, and it also has its own sound.
You're
Ass
right,
Effect!
Zeno. It should be Ass Effect. That is the correct name.
Alright, so this should be better. I have the music a little bit lower than everything else, just so people can hear the voices really well. So.
You know how BioWare, whenever they're developing a game, they have like a code name for it, and they typically like name it after like famous music artists or whatever, like that Project Dylan, Project, you know. So I think my pitch is that since BioWare is pretty much just going to be making Mass Effect for the rest of its existence, they should just have the code name for each Mass Effect game just be Ass Effect.
Oh, I was gonna say they should fuck with everybody and have the code name be Dragon Age.
No, it should just be Ass Effect. And you like, it's the code name is the same each time, so you won't know which one they're working on.
Oh my god, Gilver is here. Hello, Gilver! Gilver gave us a fake captain's log. Captain's log. Jenkins' death still haunts me as I recall how the gas bags harvested his remains, one stealing his beret as it floated away, never breaking eye contact with me.
I wish we were able to get back to his decomposing body sooner.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we had other shit we had to do. Like Lieutenant Loren's birthday party. Have you signed Sherry's card yet? Chris said his sacrifice will be honored and will celebrate his and celebrated. His name will be on the new Titan ships deployed to purge the enemies of mankind. Let the Ass Effect begin.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it.
We got an ad starting in a minute, you guys, just so you know.
I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Yeah, something
I
similar.
was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, a Tues. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes
I don't
the
see why we
ambassador
can't
can
tell
get
him.
an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Man, the texture updates and the lighting mods that you gave me have, like... He looks amazing. Looks fantastic. Hello, Dr. Shaklas.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better,
Whoa.
Commander.
she had to reorient herself.
Continuation. I felt alarm when I witnessed one of the gas bags pick up Jenkins' rifle. It fumbled at first, but after some time, it managed to properly hold the rifle. I feel that we have neglected a potential threat.
I like that as you read this, Zeno and Ferb are passing back the lyrics to oh god, what's the name of that song? I think it's a Backstreet Boys song. I want it that way. There we go. Wow, my brain just skittered to a halt and forgot the name of a whole fucking song.
Skittered? Your brain skitters?
Doesn't yours?
My brain
you
does not
don't?
skitter.
Well,
No.
that's
My brain
because...
sachets.
Oh. Well, yes, I forgot you're gay because you like women.
True!
According to stupid people on the internet, men are gay if they like women.
It's accurate.
I didn't remember what the song of the name was. Oh my god, the song of the name! Fucking Jesus! I didn't remember what the song name was either, you know. And then
I am gay for women, that's true.
Yeah, Mikey is gay for women. Yes. And, and since everybody in the United States is now legally a woman, that means he's a lesbian.
Yeah.
CC's brain is an intellect devourer. Yes. That sounds like some Nicholas I shit my pants regularly in Fuentes kind of logic. Yes.
Yeah, Nick Fuentes. Yeah.
My
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to finally be able to be part of something.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with
I
him.
thought I could ask about my own health, but
he
that's
has an
okay. I
impressive
see him
character.
lesbian, yes.
Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I don't know what that means. I assume Shepard would, but I
What
don't.
does that have to do with it?
You're lucky, Commander. Your implants use the L3
Oh.
configuration. Lieutenant Alenka has the older L2, far more complications.
Should you be telling me his medical history? Well, I am his superior, so I guess I have a right to know. Ooh, maybe?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, there's some minor side effects to the implants that help you regulate your insane psychic telekinetic powers. Oh, what are the side effects? Oh, no big deal. A severe mental disability, losing your fucking mind, being in agony every waking moment. You know, just normal shit. Oh. I'm sorry for the delay in my comment, but I just, legit, I wish you could have seen my face because I stared in horror at what she said. Firm should know. All the employer needs to know is how fit the employee is for work and what accommodations they will need.
I mean, to be fair, I would want to know what health complications a member of my team in the military would have. If we're going to be going into a firefight, I would want to know that.
Chris said we should embrace the machine god. Sadly, that does not exist in Mass Effect. Unless it does. I don't know. How about Captain Anderson? How
What do
you
you
doing?
know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
You know, I've never seen Lower Decks. Gilver says that if I have not seen it, I should, because I'd probably like the character Mariner, and I would play Shepard just like her. Mariner is an unfiltered, chaotic ensign. Amazing. I've heard that Lower Decks is good. But I've also heard some people say that it's annoying, so I guess it just depends.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
Her animations are having a hard
the
time.
Alliance always needs good doctors.
They're snapping into their
on to do
reset
my
position a bit too harshly, which is a shame.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Aw. She's very nice. I believe that's... Oh, yep, I've asked everything. Alright.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, I'm beginning to see where the I should go meme is coming from. You really do say it a lot, don't you?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
How valuable, I'll never know.
Over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Chakwa's name backwards is Hacksaw. No, it's not. It's Wasak.
And Chakwa's name backwards is Sawcatch.
No, it's Waha. Wakash. Swakash. There we go. It begins with an S if it's backwards. But if you move the S, if you move the C forward to, it's hacksaw.
It's saw catch.
Yeah.
That's what I said, and you're like, no.
Shut up! I was trying to figure out how to say. It's not backwards. It's if you move the C. If you scoot the C forward too, it becomes
saw catch.
It becomes hacksaw. Yes, but I was trying to figure out how to Ah! I was trying to figure out how to explain to Chris that what he'd done wasn't spell the name backwards, but move the C forward 2 places. Oh my goodness. Alright.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
I wonder if her arc is going to be Feeling Survivors Guild.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Yeah, but you helped us out, which is great.
You, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me! Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Just be like super nice and then be like, don't you dare disappoint me. Just sits there like, okay, what the fuck? In Warhammer, dead civilians is just Tuesday morning. Yes.
Yeah. Unless
kind
you're
of
the
just
salamanders.
Yes, unless you are the salamanders. I know that they care quite a bit about people.
Yeah, the salamanders go out of their way to protect civilians.
Doodly-doo. Ah!
More so than the other.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Everybody is so sad about Jenkins. Oh, that's the door I'm seeing lit up. It was in such a way that it looked like a... Oh, nav manual? Ah, I've achieved a codex. I don't want to read the manual, though. There was some stuff down below deck, though.
Yeah, so if there's a ladder, or not ladder, an elevator,
yeah,
you can go in, and that will take you down to the docking bay.
Oh, why did the game
or
freeze?
Whatever. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Shepard, you okay?
Oh.
Shepard didn't like that. Why did it freeze? Hello?
Huh.
Uh-oh.
The Reapers arrived.
The what?
The Reapers arrived.
Oh no.
Huh. Never seen this one before.
Well, we may have to restart the game. I don't know. Jenkins will remember that. Yeah. Alright, hold on a second. Let me... Task manager. Hopefully whatever happened here will not happen again. Why am I not allowed... Where's the program go? Oh. Where Mass Effect at? I actually cannot find it in my tasks.
It's actually, I think
it might be in E8. There it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sub process.
All right. I'm sorry, game. I have to murder you.
Oh.
It'll go back to the legendary launcher. Or maybe it won't. It says that's not responding. Oh, did that crash? Maybe that crashed. And then it freaked out. Yep, the launcher crashed. Okay, so the game didn't crash, the launcher did. That's weird. Alright, give me a second, guys. Thankfully, we just started, so we didn't really miss anything. I just have to quickly talk through, Just have to quickly zippity-doo-dah through talking with everybody. Boom, 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 boom. His name is Jenkins. And he is dead. And that is sad. But it has happened. The legend is that you can make it through a full stream without a hiccup, right? Yeah, alright, hold on a minute. I apologize that you can't see the screen. It is because this is technically a second program. We are here for scuff? Yes. Alright, give it a second. Oh, the launcher just crashed. What the heck is going on now? Let's try again. Again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Also, hi, Dad. Mike's dad is here. What in the heck? Alright. Again with the bam. Old games are really not optimized for modern PCs, but this is the new version, though. It crashed again! Uh-oh.
Huh.
Hold on, I'm gonna close both EA and Steam, and we'll try again. Hold on, everybody. Something just happened. Did the EA app crash? What's going on? Why can't I even access that now? Oh no! You try turning it off and back on again. Literally, yes. Let me go in here. Can I find EA? The EA launcher. EA. EA has 7 instances of... Oh my god, okay. Might have been EA. It has 7 instances of itself open.
They're just sub-services.
Okay. Alright, let's try loading it all up again. Goodness gracious me. BioWare, I have heard nothing but praise for this game series. Why you do this? Why do you do this to me? What the heck? Oh well. It's fine. We'll get it working. 3rd time's the charm, right? I sure hope I don't have to turn my computer off. I'd rather not do that. But it happens to the best of us. Heck, there's some big streamers who end up with days where, like, their internet decides they're not allowed to stream no matter what they do. Yeah, technology great until it not. Aha! Alright. I just needed to grab everything and shake it violently until it worked. You know, as you do. Alright, once we're loaded in, I'll turn the share screen back on for you, okay, Mikey? I'm going to assume your silence is a yes.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I said I'll wait until we're in, and then I will, I'll start the share screen up for you again.
Okie dokie.
Encoding overloaded. What does that mean? Whoa. My OBS just dropped 247 frames. For no reason. Not that it had anything to show, but, like, you know. Okay, so why will not show the game? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, since that's happening, let me go here and turn this on for you. Alright, we're back here again. Let's speed through these conversations. I'm assuming that I can tap the spacebar to get through them quickly.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and
Things were pretty rough, Dad.
yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians.
I couldn't have done it.
We're Marines.
Yeah, shut up.
Stick together.
Yeah, I wish I could.
If I were playing this by myself, it would be fine. Then I would just listen to it again.
My father served.
But this is, you know, a stream, so.
I was a regular Navy.
Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am.
The captain.
Whatever happens, we'll...
Is F5 the quick save in this as well?
Yes, it's that way in most games.
I'm just making sure before I tap any buttons. I have quick saved.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better, Commander.
How did you end up?
But humanity needs the Alliance.
Everything.
But there's something special about working on so... The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever...
Oh, well.
Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe
What does that
you're
have?
lucky.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical
There's
pain.
Go.
one question you
Goodbye,
didn't ask,
Commander.
I think.
Yes, I did. I talked to... I
Yes, all
asked her... all three.
Damn. Cut her off so quick that I didn't even hear the first one.
I know. I just tapped through it really quickly. I even asked her if she regretted it. Gilbert shouted, "Shut up, Kaden," and Ferb went, "Oh my god, don't be mean to me!" Because Ferb's real life name is Kaden.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The
It
crew
means
could
I can
use
call
some
you
good news
Kay when
after
we're
Jenkins.
playing, fucking,
Jenkins
Dead
was a
Space.
valuable part of this.
Part of
crew.
me feels guilty over what happened.
You're a good soldier. Juan.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough.
I've seen, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians.
We couldn't have done it
Thanks,
without you.
Commander.
glad to have you.
I think you're
Thanks,
gonna fit
Commander.
in.
Goodbye. Now we're back up to Snuff. Alright, so this is where... There's Captain Anderson. Hi, Captain.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okie dokie. Shaco's voice sounds familiar. I'm getting Gears of War Queen Mira vibes from her. Says, Chris. Let's see. Let us go to the elevator. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not do that yet. Let's go see these people over here. Can I talk to you guys? I can't. Not allowed.
That is because that is the same actress.
Ah! Chris's ears did not deceive them. Oh, I can't move around while in the elevator. I'm just gonna stare at the wall. Got it.
Oh, you're locked in place.
Damn. The camera's not, though. The Normandy's vehicle, by using a squad member's locker, allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from requisition officer. Here's where we can things!
I would recommend not purchasing from the acquisitions officer.
I'm not gonna do that yet.
Well, mainly because you don't have a lot of money, but also because you need to buy
Can I sell him shit?
licenses. Yes.
Oh, excellent. Alright, then first let's make sure she's got the best.
Don't worry, you're going to a hub anyway.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that she's got the best of the miscellaneous crap that I can give her. That does slightly more damage, but it does so... It's got so few bullets. There's heavy armor, but we can't wear that yet. Keep tapping E!
E.
E. Avenger and Hammer. I guess we'll keep the Avenger. It's got more. Well, actually, since that only has the 2 and this one has the 1, we'll do that. He won't be using it very often anyway. And that's what he's got on. Cool. Okay. You! Buy my garbage.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor,
When in doubt, use
weapons,
more gun?
mods.
Yes.
It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
First says at the store that I work at, they have mugs with a single letter stamped on them, and one of them is just E, and I'm super tempted to buy it. Oh, Chris says that they're playing the Prototype series right now, and I'm having a lot of fun just destroying things.
Why should I pay you for
It's
my
fun to just
weapons
break
and
stuff
armor?
in games sometimes.
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the
Damn.
licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Damn, he's the requisitions officer in the military, doesn't even... Are you an art teacher? I'm so sorry. Make you buy all
No,
your own shit.
he's doing a side hustle.
Oh! Never mind then.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I
Side
already
hustle's
have
fine.
several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
Like, where did you think
Many
you get
of the
your
best
basic gear
licenses are
from?
hard to get, but they're
The
well
Alliance,
worth the
I
cost if
guess?
you can find them.
Yeah, he's the guy. He organizes all the supplies for the ship.
Yeah, but doesn't... Like, okay, look. Thank you, Space Tariffs. Yes. I'm just confused because I would assume, since he is a military...
Earth reciprocal tariffs.
The Earth reciprocal
We're gonna start
tariff.
taxing
The
we're gonna start tariffing the Turians, because they keep shafting us.
I just... My confusion... Where's your power armor? I don't know. I don't got it yet. My confusion just comes from, if he is the Alliance Requisitions Officer, he is employed by the military. The military
Yes.
didn't give him any gear.
You are
He has to
misunderstanding.
buy it out of pocket for me?
No. Okay. Back up. Okay? I'll
Uh-huh.
explain his position.
Okay.
For the Alliance, he is tasked with organizing the supplies for the ship.
Yeah.
So within the chain of command of the Alliance, all the basic gear that you have is him. He's getting that for you from the Alliance.
Okay.
As a side hustle, he's
You're so
purchasing
loud.
and selling. He's purchasing and selling arms and armor that he is getting wherever you dock as a side hustle.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I understand now. Jesus. Dang, space taxes are the worst kind of taxes. Yeah. Who are the
What
manufacturers?
do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
I see.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Sorry for shouting, but I wanted to make sure you were understanding correctly.
It is... Okay.
Because my first explanation led to more confusion.
Okay. Now, how do I... Do I just... Ah. I don't want to sell that.
Wait, did you just buy it? Are you buying a shit ton of stuff?
No, I'm selling it. Selling all the garbage.
Oh, I see.
I skipped the heavy armor because... Just because I can't equip that yet doesn't mean I won't be able to.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Alright. But yeah, they've got a bunch of stuff, but I can't afford any of that. I only have baby money.
You baby.
Oh, I can do this though. I should grab that.
No.
Don't. But it only
Don't worry
200
about
money.
it.
Oh,
Don't stop. Don't worry about it.
What over here? Oh!
Be mashing that quick save.
Salmon. Codex.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Yeah.
I think there's another codex around here somewhere.
Oh, yes. Field integrity monitor. Codex. Alright, let's see what we got in the codex.
You got a lot.
I do.
Biotics is the ability
Oh!
of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy.
Oh yeah, they read it for me.
Through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities
Behold the shiny,
varies
never
greatly
touch
among
it, only
species
observe it.
And
Yes.
with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
What makes you psychic? Chris says space magic right there, I guess. Yep.
When subjected to an electrical current, the rare material
Okay,
dubbed
these aren't
element
super long,
0,
so that's okay.
or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova.
I see.
The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star.
Oh yeah.
Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined element 0 at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel.
Oh, to any advanced question just relays, why not a different FTL to be researched? Probably because the Mass Effect relays existed already, and I think, what is it, they found plans for them in there, and they're like, oh, that's how this works?
Well, it's twofold. One, there are efforts to research other forms of FTL or improve upon the FTL that is being used, and we actually will see that in the future.
We have 30 seconds to an ad, by the way.
Okay, but the other part of your question is because the technology still isn't well understood, and the relays are very powerful, so everyone uses them.
Getting UAC Corporation vibes, said Chris. Let's see. What is Mass Effect
Element
field?
0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current.
Jesus.
With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased.
That's kind of
the
insane.
stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
I will mark all of these as viewed, by the way, just so they stop blinking. This voice is giving me new employee orientation. It really is. So
it reminds me of the fitness gram pacer test.
Kinda, yeah.
System,
No! I didn't want you to do that.
Biotics, Omni-tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe,
Hey, I like her
sensor
outfit.
analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni-tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys.
That I keep in my
This allows
pocket.
for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment.
Oh, that's how I scrap things in the
Omni-tools
field,
are
I guess.
standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists.
I see. All right.
Think a smartphone combined with a 3D printer, and that's basically what an Omni-tool
and it can only print little things out of materials I'm guessing you carry around in your pocket. Okay. Let's hear about.
You should probably hear about the races and the Citadel before you head there.
Yeah. So let's hear about the aliens and then the Citadel.
Roughly 12
Oh, we only know about Turians so far.
The Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers.
I like them. They look cool.
The
They're like
Turians
cat
have the
lizards.
largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the
Don't even
Asari
know
for
them yet.
diplomacy.
Or them.
Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314
That's 125 years from now.
to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Interesting. Gilver says, I also like Turians. Imagine if these guys had power armor. Oh my god, that'd be massive.
50,000 years ago.
Oh,
the
that's
Protheans were
horrifying.
the only spacefaring species in the galaxy.
Oh god.
They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy.
I see.
Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
That could be so if they were there, but they may have just been watching us. Gilbert says, behold the side effects of the new Baja Blast flavor. I guess. Alright, non-council races.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed
Then we'll look at
signs of
the
self-evolution,
Citadel after this, and then we can
the
move on.
Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Gilver says we need to insert the Ancient Aliens meme template, but with Protheans instead of aliens. That's funny.
I like to think people are doing the extranet in Mass Effect.
Probably.
The Citadel is an...
It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. Yeah, a lot of lore. We're just gonna learn about the Citadel? Oh, I can just read it if I just tap real quick. Okay. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. The Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shield. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. Shush. No. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, the STR, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently, or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathic peacekeepers resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done, one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about the situation. I see. Quick save. Alright, now we go back upstairs. And hopefully not explode. Zip, 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 zip. Boop. I teleport to center. I forget how close to the US the Spectres are. You mean in terms of, like, being special agents? Or... It's not just the US that has special agents. If anything, they seem a lot like 007. Which would be British, I guess. Hello.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
I know. I know. I can talk to him from all this way back. Oh no, I can't. I can just select him. Boop.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I'm afraid I'm just a little bit confused as to what you're talking about, Gilbert. I know that the US has spec op agents, but so do other countries too, so I was just wondering why specifically the US. Hooray! Wow, the cutscenes are loud.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Cool.
Well, sizes and everything.
Ooh, it looks like a whale shark.
I'm just saying, you need firepower too.
Ooh.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel.
They're all so excited.
Normandy, requesting
Don't forget to quick save often. Yeah. Given that it froze, I absolutely am going to.
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
I actually can tell you where they got the idea, Gilbert. Give me just a second for this cutscene to end. Holy Toledo. I gotta figure out how to turn the cutscenes down. Woo! I can tell you 100% where the inspiration for a great deal of this game came from, and I will tell you as soon as we are able to
This
move
is
around
an outrage!
normal.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The
Heck yeah.
Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into
Oh,
the
it's this kind of
What about
bullshit.
Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Okay, there we go. We must purge them. Their time will come. Okay, Chris. Gilbert said, I bet they got the idea for the Citadel from Rendezvous with Rama. Maybe? I haven't seen the design for that, but I can tell you exactly where the inspiration for this came from. It came from an older sci-fi called Babylon 5. It is very heavily inspired to the point that a lot of the music sounds the same. And the opening for Mass Effect with that narration is very close to the opening for Babylon 5.
Well, chances are Babylon 5 also was inspired by Rendezvous with Rama.
That could also be. But
because if I remember correctly, I haven't read the book, but I have seen it recommended because I read 2001. I think it's an Arthur C. Clarke book.
Yeah.
So it's foundational for our modern interpretation of sci-fi.
I see. I have not read that one, and I really need to.
Gilbert said Babylon 5 absolutely was inspired as well. So
yeah, Gilbert
it's echoes.
Gilbert said, Babylon 5, oh, I remember that. I'm showing it to Mikey. He's never seen it before. Does anybody...
I like it.
Yeah. Chris says, does anybody here, does anybody else like Stargate as well? I do like it. I do like Stargate.
I also like it. Yeah. Alex also showed that to me. I'd not seen that either.
There is a fun episode that we have not seen yet that involves a time loop. And I will tell you, it's very funny to know that in that scene... our main character, who I believe his name is Jack, is eating pancakes. And they had to shoot that scene over and over. And that actor just continued to eat his pancakes the entire time that they did that. So by the time they're done with the loop of the cafeteria, he has finished his pancakes. And I think that's very funny. Ferb said, I'm not a big fan of sci-fi. That's fine. I tend to like fantasy more than sci-fi, but I still like sci-fi.
You will be. You will be.
It is the truth, sir.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
I didn't do anything,
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Important locations are marked on your map. You can press M to look at it. Aha!
Be very thorough. I will be right back.
Okay.
Just poke around, shove your face into stuff. Don't be afraid to talk to people.
A thing! Oh, I can decrypt whatever this is. Yes, please. Ah, shit. There we go. Pancake reckoning? Yes. Okay, Udina, I hope you have insurance for that airline. That's funny. On Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during patrol of the Argos Rio cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? We're seeing weird shit. Twith Sam. Oh, is that like a quest? Unusual readings. Oh! Ooh! We got a sub-quest from looking at that. That's cool. Hello.
Big place.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Oh, you're going to be one of those characters, I see. Alright, so... Whoops. Don't want to do that. I just wanted to move this. Ah, good. Okay. Volus and Elcor office. What is a who and a what? Oh, hello! Oh, hello.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just...
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone.
Never fast travel on the Citadel? Got it.
That confidence.
All right. I will look into it for you.
All of these guys sound so depressed. They sound like Eeyore. Like Space Eeyore. Zeltan, Kaelin, and Din Korlak. Alright, let's talk with you first.
Hello
Hi.
there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Gilbert shouted, "Behold!" What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is...
Oh, they announce!
And it is the Asari consort.
They announce their emotions, I see.
Started all this.
Rejoice? What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
I love how these things are designed, whatever they are. Do I know what they... Are they in here now? Nope. Rough. Or wait. Maybe it's a non-council race. No. No, they're not. Their species have vocal cords and are capable of speech, but they use body language for communication among their own kind. Ah, I see. Oh, those are called Elcor. I love them. They're like funky elephant gorilla people, but they don't got shrunk. They have a series of face flaps. Din Korlak, who, as Ferb has pointed it out, name sounds similar to Dick Durkin, who is our hero from the movie Split Second, which we watched on Saturday. Glorious. Speak your mind, Elcor friend. Yes.
EarthClan, you are in the
EarthClan.
wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
Oh, so that's why when they were talking to each other, they didn't say the...
Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
So instead of human, they call us EarthClan, which is cool. I like that they're kind of round. They're like an egg. Like a Matryoshka doll. I love them. I love their design. Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
You don't know that. If they're Volus, if it's Vol, does that mean that they're like little mole dudes? Do I get to see them without a hat on to confirm this? Hello, alien friend. Please be not rude. I will nuke the Citadel if you are nice. I see. Thank you, Chris. I'd like to know more culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature,
Oh, that's why
but
the
our
culture
ways
is
are not violent.
If you're
we
not nice, I
barter
mean, I
and
see.
trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Cool.
Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
The Volus were originally supposed to have their own squad mate for us. Oh, so we don't get one? That sucks. That's okay.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the council.
I see. So they're like little space bankers. That's cool.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
What is it you do here?
I look out for
I'm
the best
waiting to
interests
ask.
of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
I see. Chris says there's a Volus biotic in multiplayer. The multiplayer mod in Mass Effect 3, and it is funny. Oh, nice.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
A mode.
All species must prove
Multiplayer
themselves
mode
before
has
they
a
join the
biotic
Council.
Volus. I see.
All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I see. Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I see.
I'm back.
Welcome back! I found the Elcors and I found the Volus and egg. Also, I found a subquest in a datapad that I hacked.
Nice. Be sure to talk to the other Elcor here as well.
Yes. Oh, yes. I don't know if it was a quest, but there is a Elcor who is very upset about something that a consort did or did not do. The best part of the Elcor, you know when they are being genuine. They'll honestly throw shade at you. That's kind of awesome, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll literally be like sarcastically, and then they'll say whatever they want sarcastically.
Yeah. Actually, that makes me think a lot of about how Japanese works, where there's like different ways of addressing people and different ways of saying stuff, to the point where there's like 2 or 3 different levels of politeness. And there's a special form of politeness specifically reserved for when you're not actually being polite, and I think that that's hilarious.
Like a kill him with kindness sort of thing?
Sort of? It's like if, oh, bless your heart, was its own manner of, its own sub-language. But the fact that everyone knows that's the I'm insulting you actually way of speaking, that to me is so funny, because then at that point, what is the point of it seeming polite, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's not a tonal thing, it's, oh no, that word means you're not actually being polite to me. It means you're actually insulting me. But I guess, cultural decorum requires that I say or do this other thing, because if I get genuinely mad, it will reflect poorly upon me, even though it's obvious to everyone in the room, including myself, that you're actually being disingenuous. Oh, Gilver says, essentially the Elcor would do well with people who are autistic. I feel like that would help with people who have anxiety or even ADHD, that they would just be like, I will just tell you flat out what my emotion is and what I want. And I'd be like, thank you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
I love what they look like, though.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
You look like a little pig. Mikey, I love the bullet.
Yeah,
they're small and round. Alright, Kaylin. Or Callan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind.
Aw.
I am Ambassador Kaylin.
Oh, he's the
Genuine
ambassador.
query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Yes. What's up with how you talk?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements.
Smell.
Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
The body is round meme?
Why
Yes.
do you bother, Kaylin? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
I do!
Forceful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I like this man. So that's cool. But then that actually explains why when we came in, and I don't know if this detail was on purpose, but when we came in, the two Elcor were talking, and they did not use that precursor statement of emotional tone. They were just talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really cool. That as soon as they started talking to us, they were like, I gotta put the emotional indicator in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. What a nice detail.
I
would love an Elcor squad mate or a Volus squad mate. It's a shame we don't get them, but that's okay.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
I love their little
They only
blankets.
give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I mean, we're mad about the council being dicks to us, too. The best case scenario for first contact with aliens is that we encounter something like the Elcor. I hope so, too. I do like that their other form of communication is micro-expressions. Because, funnily, I've talked about them before, and I'll talk about them many times since, but humans have things called mirror neurons in our brains, and those do pick up on micro-expressions from other humans. But they're not, you know, they're not something that our conscious brain really picks up on. It's all... Verb went, shut, Din. Yeah, you're not like Dick Durkin at all. Your name just sounds similar. But that's why sometimes when you'll like meet another human being and you'll get a bad gut feeling, that's the mirror neurons in your brain going, I noticed micro expressions that mean bad things. So that's pretty cool. What's up with that?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
It is, and I like that. Tell me about it, please.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government
are like
tends to be very
elephants.
stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Ferb said, yeah, sometimes the vibe is off and I don't like certain people. Yeah. That's why people say, like, oh, you should trust your gut. And you should. It is important to note, however, that that feeling can be messed with by things like anxiety and depression and other things. And that doesn't mean that you can't rely on your gut feeling. It just means that if you notice, like, oh, it seems to be going off about everybody, then that's kind of, that's a sign that something's amiss. Gilver says, wait until you find out about their military. Oh, I'm excited to hear about their military.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Corps.
The L-Corps were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made
They're
contact
like big,
with
careful
us.
elephants,
With their
and I
help,
love them.
We discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel,
Aww.
and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
That's cool. Gilver says, can envy also mess with your gut feeling? Yeah. Basically, any extreme emotion can. It may be, if you're jealous of somebody, usually you'll just start finding reasons to not like them, whether they're valid or not. People also have a tendency to become particularly irritated with people who show similar flaws to themselves. Like, for example, if you've been chastised by other people for being really chatty, and you meet somebody who's also really chatty, you may end up just disliking them off the bat because it reminds you of some aspect of yourself you're not fond of. So, human psychology is fun and funky. But of course, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I am not a professional, Hi, sweetie. The cat is here, sorry. I am not a professional, psychologist, nor am I a trained psychiatrist, so. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. They're just neat little things I've learned over the years that I think are, I think humans are really neat in that regard. Is there anything else? No. I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I love you guys, you're so cute! Do we know about them now?
The L-Corps
Yes! Shush. I will read them. I love their little blanket. The L-Corps are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world, Dakuna. They are massive creatures standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. L-Corps moves slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. Oh, I see. So they must be from a planet with high gravity and high cliffs. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. L-Corps' speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and subvocalized infrasound. That's something that cats do, by the way. Humans can't hear it. That eyeshadow is bold. Yes. Convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the L-Corps often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. It is high gravity. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric L-Corps wandered across in small family bands. Modern L-Corps still prefer open sky and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys. Nice.
The L-Corps, the Volus,
are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Yeah, they're little space bankers. Little banking space egg. Irene, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. Their planet smells like farts. No, that's sulfur. Ammonia doesn't smell like farts. It does smell, though. ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and the low-pressure atmosphere is tolerable to most species. Their flesh will actually split open. Oh my goodness. If they get out of their suits, they'll pop. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy. If your farts are smelling like sulfur, you need to see a doctor. Well, no, that happens when you, like, eat eggs. That's why eggs smell funny. They've got sulfur in them. Not, like, a ton. Not enough to kill you, obviously, because you don't want to, like, pick up sulfur and eat it. Pop like grape? Yeah, pop like grape. Big sad space grape. God, that means they gotta be real careful. If they prick their suit on something, they may decompress and blow up.
The Citadel, the Council, is an
I will let you read
committee
this, sir.
composed of
Go
representatives from the Asari republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
I see. Gilver says, this is why I don't like eggs. I don't touch them. I know where they come from. Well, I mean, when you get them, they're clean. Well, if you're in the US, when you get them, they're clean. They're generally not cleaned off the same way that we do here in the US if you get them in other places, but as a result, they can just sit on the counter and they won't go bad. But because we clean them, they will go bad if you don't keep them in the fridge. But I also checked while our narrator was reading this segment. I checked, and ammonia is in urine. So unfortunately, this means the Voluses smell like pee, and that's too bad. What is this thing, and why can't I talk to it? It's like a little bug snake man. Oh my god, he's got big old eyes. Look at him. He's kind of cute in a weird way. Hello. Hello. Hi, buddy. I love you. I say with my kind of intense stare.
You should talk to your squad mates on occasion.
Yeah.
Sure is peaceful here.
Yeah.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Jesus, Ashley! Very pessimistic. That is a keeper. Oh, okay. Zeno replied, said, I agree. He is a keeper. C'est a double entendre. So that is... Oh, Ashley is still stuck in the office. Tina's office is in here. Ash, are you okay? Ash got stuck in the Volus room. Oh, there she is!
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. That is
Actually,
a keeper. I do not know what its species is. I guess we can just call
quote-
it species keeper. Sorry, go ahead.
To quote famed rap champion, sorry, I got sidetracked by something I saw. To quote famed rap champion Kendrick Lamar,
Mm-hmm.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. I loved that. I loved that clip we saw of that concert where they were, prepping the testing the sound systems and shit. And because Kendrick Lamar, I guess, is Smarmy, or maybe somebody on his team, his prep team is in order to test the screens and sound, they flashed his face for like half a second, and it went peekaboo at a loud volume. And this dude in the audience goes, ah! Fucking throws his... Just... Okay.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. What is this? Avina. Is that who we're looking for?
Avina?
Oh yeah, this is the unusual readings.
No, but you should talk to Avina.
Oh, because that lady... The wolf spider meme for that sound, yeah. Because we talked to the guy, and we asked where she was, so I thought we got a quest to go and talk to her, but I guess not. I thought Ashley was going to leave the office in blood and the corpses of the other races on the floor. Why did you say that? Well, she is really pessimistic, I don't know. Maybe if she got stuck somewhere, she'd be... pissy.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Wait!
To be your guide.
What is this? No, don't load. Hello. What are these?
Those are Hanar.
Ah! Love them! They look... This is gonna sound weird. They look like fetuses. They look like little floaty fetuses.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is sort of what a baby looks like before it's, like, born properly, but they've got
That is
tendrils.
what a baby looks like to you.
Not with the tentacle! Oh my god. Never mind. The boop sounds make me think of an alert sound from an earlier version of Microsoft. She does call the other races looking at a zoo. She does? They're super religious squids. These are our jellyfish friends. I see! Hello! You look really cool. I like your bioluminescent markings and how you're, like, metallic and iridescent. Oh, you're so pretty! Ooh, they have a very subtle texture on them. I imagine if you touched them, they'd be kind of warm and smooth. They don't wear pants. Hi!
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What is this?
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may
She's
also
ChatGPT!
be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Gilver shouted, what species, CC? The Hanars? If you mean me saying, like, that's funny, they don't wear pants, that would be the Hanars, the jellyfishes, right? They have a funny speech pattern. I see. And there's the Asari Siri. Yeah, she's like a ChatGPT, except she doesn't just pull information out of her ass. She actually has real info.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1.
Hooray!
On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level,
Birds!
see the
They're not
Citadel
flapping,
Tower,
though.
where the Council meets regularly
Oh.
to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Gilver shouted, what species has fetuses that look like that? They look like Portuguese man-o'-wars, I figured it out. Yes, they do.
Chat,
okay,
thank you
look,
for backing me up, okay?
Alright, well, hold on!
Like I was...
Hold on a damn minute, okay? Hold the fuck on. In mammalian... Okay. Now, well, not just mammals. In most creatures that have an embryo that becomes a fetus, they all look kind of the same when they are first developing. In the first... When you start forming a body as a living creature before you are born, you look a little bit like that. Like, if you go and Google the developmental stages of a fetus, you will see what I am talking about. They're just little bumpy blobbies that eventually get, like, little faces and tails and shit as you get bigger. You and a lizard look the same for the first few months. So you say they look more like dolphin fetuses. We look like dolphin fetuses also! All the mammals look the same, almost, before they develop properly.
But they don't look like that.
Not entirely. Fine.
I think the only...
Fine, I'll change... I'll change my assessment, okay? They look like little dumplings. Is that better? They look like pot stickers with legs. Is that better? Does that make you happy? Okay.
Yes, they do actually look like pot stickers.
Okay. Yeah.
Like giant pink pot stickers.
Yes, they look like big bubblegum pot stickers with legs. Okay? And just to prove my point, I will put in my Discord server, if you happen to be there, if you're not there, I guess you won't see it. In the memory and spam, I will go and I will find a comparison of the different mammalian fetuses. And you will see we do look alike for the first few weeks.
I want you to put a human fetus beside a Hanar and tell me that they look the same.
Challenge fucking accepted. I will find you one.
Do it.
I will find you one. It'll be less than a month old, probably.
Prove me wrong.
I will. The major difference is going to be that the human fetus has the beginnings of eyes. And the Hanar don't have eyes. I will find you one. What are you giggling about?
Oh, just the way you said the beginnings of eyes.
The beginnings of eyes? Yeah. Well, they have two dark dots on the sides of their head, and those will become eyes later.
Look, okay, you seem very, confident about this. I'll take your word for it.
I'm very confident.
Okay.
I am. Hold on a minute.
I mean, look. I am willing to be proven wrong. If you share those images, then I will...
Chaotic said, how did we get from the Hanar to dolphin fetuses? It's because when I first saw them, I said, this is going to sound kind of weird, but they look a little bit like a fetus. With legs.
A human fetus, specifically.
Yes. Oh my god. Almost all fetuses for creatures on Earth look the same for the first few weeks of their lives. But hold on a second. I'm going to Google really quick.
I didn't mean for this to become a thing. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to look it up after, so...
Alright. There we go. Yeah, they look a little bit like us at about 1 month old. I found a chart. I will link it afterwards. We look like... Yeah, Zeno says, I'm with CC on this one. Oh, Ferb went and looked it up. Ferb went, don't worry, I did it for you. So I'm assuming it's probably in the memory and spam. Yup, I see! Ferb shouted, I already did it! Look at the Discord!
Ferb, of all the people in chat, you're the one that surprises me the most.
That you went to look for that? Yeah. Oh, you spoiled it, see? They look similar. The difference is that it's got a little umbilical cord and a dot for an eye. And the Hanar has a little spiny fin. But they look really similar.
Okay, I will say that the texture and the color is similar. The shape is not.
They look like a little curled up 1 month old baby. As in pre-birth baby. The first 9 months of development. Biotic says I agree with Mikey. Okay, fine. Zeno says we're all sick. Look, the debate began, and there's one thing I'm fucking confident of. It is that I remember what that looks like, because I thought it was neat that for the first few chunks of our development, we all look fucking the same. I'm staying off to the side. This is making me uncomfortable. Yes. I will stop talking about it. We will change our statement. They look like pink pot stickers. Is that okay? That's better. Our little pot sticker friends.
I'm pro pink pot sticker.
Okay. Also, I did preface my statement with this is gonna sound weird, but...
Okay, really quick though, can I just say how funny it is to me that your first reaction was, oh, they look like little fetuses, as opposed to what everyone else thinks.
It's because they're pink and shiny, okay?
As opposed to what everyone else says when they first see them, which is, oh, they look like jellyfish.
Well, I get... Okay, I can't debate that. That is kind of weird that I did think of that first.
Your go-to.
It's because I was just looking at the top part of them.
Your go-to is fetus, and your second is pot sticker.
I'm talking specifically about the top part of the Hanar, not their legs. I wasn't including their legs. When you include their legs, yes, they look like big pink man-o-wars. They're just opaque and not transparent. And I thought of fetus because they're pink. And man-o-wars aren't pink.
I love you.
I love you too. Firm says, what is a pot sticker?
How do you not know?
You don't know!
No, I'm sorry. That's you're
Okay,
Canadian.
hold
you may
up.
have another word for it.
Alright, hold up. Sorry. I'm gonna go get a picture of pot sticker. I'm sorry, people at home. I know.
Pot stickers are like... it's a catch-all term, but it's typically a reference to
It's like a
Korean
dumpling.
or Chinese dumplings.
Let me get a picture. Here they are. Oh. I can't look at it too long. I'll want one. Let me grab it. Copy the link.
They're good.
Place. I'm putting it under the jellyfish. This is a pot sticker. Oh, it is a food. Chaotic said, okay, here's my first ever hot take. I initially thought that the hand art were from Rule 34, and BioWare slid them under the radar.
That is funny.
And Gilver would like us to know that he refers to babies as critters until they are born or start to legit show as a pregnant belly on a woman. So if ever someone I know gets pregnant, I usually start a convo with, how's that critter treating you?
That is actually a really good way to like kick it off, because if they aren't pregnant, then you cover all your bases.
Yeah,
then
they're like,
can
what
start talking
critter?
about their pet.
Yeah. You're like, critter? Oh, you mean my cat? And you're like, yeah?
That's actually a very smart way to approach that, especially if you aren't sure that they're pregnant.
Yeah. All right, we've left Davina waiting. Tell me about the council.
Can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the council consisted of representatives
The
from
fetuses
Centauri
are parasites
and
is for... I
the
mean,
two
technically,
dominant
yes.
species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago.
That's why the placenta is the way it is, because if it wasn't, the female body would fucking rip it to
during the
pieces.
Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community.
Man, people
while
keep
preserving
talking about this
individual
Krogan Rebellion.
autonomy for each species.
I don't want to say too perfect because that sounds really snide. So I'm gonna not say that. Tell you about the Spectres.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Oh, nobody policing that. Well, that would be why Saren can just do shit. What's CSEC?
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Oh, that's what it
Citadel
is.
security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin.
I apologize that we spent so long having that debate.
But individuals
I realized
from
how long it
virtually
was
every
just
species
now.
across Citadel space
Content.
serve as officers beneath
It is
him.
content, that is true.
If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Cool.
Tell me about the embassies.
I've already
Each
been to the
species in
embassy.
Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics
must
maintains
hydrate.
an embassy on the
I
Presidium.
must hydrate.
The Volus were the first
I just finished my
non-council
soda. I have to drink
species
water
to be
now.
granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19
Here we go.
galactic standard years
Complete.
ago,
That's the word I wanted.
despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity
You should
was
eat,
given
Gilver. Go eat
preferential
some food.
treatment. It
Go get a
often
snack.
takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Oh, it's because we started a war. We sauntered in and did a war, and they went, fuck, alright. We are determined and scheming little shits when we want to be. I don't blame them. What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
This is what ChatGPT should be like.
I mean, it is
How come
what
the Volus were the
ChatGPT
first
5
species
is
to have an
like.
embassy?
Where it can be like, sorry, I
Following
can't
the
do that.
formation
I'll
of
just
the
make shit
council,
up.
The Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy.
Oh,
In
yeah?
recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
I see why he's pissed now. That's a whole lot of work, and then all you got was an embassy.
For clarification, ChatGPT 5 is the most recent version. It came out like a week or two ago, and AI bros are really mad because it doesn't glaze you anymore when it like gives you a response.
Mm-hmm.
Like ChatGPT used to be like, "You're so smart. Here's a pat on the head, my little boy," and then they would give you the answer.
And all the people who have, like, kind of started getting, like, literal brain rot from talking to it are all really anxious and freaking out because all of a sudden it's not nice anymore.
Well, it's not that it's impolite. It's just very frank. Like, it just gives you...
Yeah! Shouted my AI girlfriend dumped me.
Well, the only thing that I will agree with their outrage is that with ChatGPT 5's rollout, instead of being able to choose the model that you want to use, it instead is contextual based off of your prompt. So it will it will like read your prompt and be like, this model is the best one to answer this question.
No. Okay.
And they're doing it because the newer models, ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 5, are more expensive.
Oh. So if it's not
run.
a fancy question, they'll just send you to the cheap, dumb one.
Yeah.
I see.
2 or 3. Yeah. Probably 3 at this point, yeah.
Chaotic asked if the AI girlfriend cheated on Ferb or not. Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They also provide economic aid in times of disaster.
I see.
It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
So basically, you have to contribute to the military power of the Citadel.
Yeah, but I also see why the
can't do.
Yeah, but I also see why the Volus are pissed.
Well, it's a little more complicated too.
Yeah. Well,
assuming you don't want to delve into all of the codexes, I'll just tell you.
Well, let me finish my thought first before you do, just in case what I say is what you're gonna say. Yeah,
I don't think it is, but go ahead.
Ferb just shouted exactly what I'm going to say is, okay, so I see what happened here. So they've contributed a whole lot to this. But they can meet the economic requirement, but not the military one.
Yeah.
And so as a result, they've been given an embassy. But they're really pissed about that, and I can see why, especially since races that only have embassies and are not in the council are called lesser species. That would absolutely piss me the fuck off. I can see why he mad.
It's worse.
Uh-huh.
It gets worse.
Oh, it get worse, do it.
Oh, yes, it does.
Go on.
The Volus government is called the Vol Protectorate. Mm-hmm. It is a protectorate of the Turian Empire.
Oh, yeah! They let themselves be absorbed by them, because then the Turians can be their military.
Because the Volus don't have military capabilities, at least not any robust ones. They rely on Volus protection. So...
Mm-hmm.
They do contribute because there's like economically interlinked
there wouldn't
with
be
the
an
Turian
economy
Empire.
if they didn't exist.
Well, not even that, but just like their domestic economy is inextricably linked with the Turian Empire or the Turian hierarchy. So they're basically being taxed without representation.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Gilbert said, are you seeing the theme for the council race members yet? Yeah, I'm seeing it. They're all the heavy hitters that can nuke your planet if you don't like it. And Chris said, time to bring an empire... Sorry, 1 second.
Hydrated too hard.
Oh, jeez.
You're right.
I will be. Hold on. It wasn't the water that got me. I was eating the leftovers of my dinner while we were talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault. A tiny, tiny, tiny piece of beef slammed into the back of my throat. And my body went, we're choking, we're dying. Oh.
You alright?
Yes, I am. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm okay for when, oh my god, Alex is dying on stream. It's okay.
Supposed to eat beef, not inhale it.
I know, well, it's ground beef in the tomato sauce. Lesser species, you say?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Okay, then. And I think that's everything.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I will.
So for the record, before you head that way, you should go back into the building and take a left.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Cool.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
I know who Avina is. I just talked to her.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I see. Well,
I should be going now.
Bye.
Have a pleasant day.
I should go to the lounge.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh! Jesus! Well, that would be wise, you know, was being like... chaotic. Was like, wow, she racist. Okay, she racist. Got it. Ferb went, what? Girl, fuck. Apropos of goddamn nothing, Ashley.
Yeah.
And all Cadeness is, this place is big. Okay.
There's more to Ashley than just that, but that is a big barrier.
Yeah, Gilbert went, and that's Ashley's character. Damn. And yeah, that does sound like the Windows notification noise. That chime sounds almost like
Your USB is disconnected.
Yeah, that's like the oops, something happened in... He's blue! That's almost like the something's gone wrong with your computer. Hello? He blue, big blueberry. Oh. Hi. That's cool. Another Elcor. Hello.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
You know who he sounds like? He sounds like a monotone version of Alex Louis Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm here to show off my bare chest and large muscles.
Xeno said, oh, did I miss the xenophobia? Yeah, I would definitely say, holy shit, this place is huge. He says, CC, be careful, you don't know which tentacle is for the bathroom. That's true. if it's like if they're like octopi and not jellyfish, if one's a male and wants to flirt with me, he may pull one off and throw it at me, and I'll know which one that
mindful.
was.
Don't be mindful. Don't accidentally use the Hanar bidet.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
It is, and you sound very familiar. Codex! I leveled up by reading the computer. There's another one of the little snake bugs.
Keep a track of where these things are, by the way. Keep track, because that will be important.
Okay.
I've got 3 days of paperwork to finish by the end of my shift today.
Oh, he sounds so distinguished.
He's very distinguished.
Oh, I have so much paperwork to do. Ugh. Damn.
Not gonna check out that door?
Which one?
Oh wait, that's the door you came from.
I came through that door.
I'm the buffoon.
Oh no, it was me.
I'm the idiot.
Oh, easy decryption, you say?
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I wait a... What the fuck is that? A big statue of something over there, alright.
That was easy. They weren't lying.
Wow, that was easy. Hey, a female Turian at the table, I can see the dimorphism. For when I'm pool.
I'm pool.
Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you've been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own world. Come join us at the Hawking Ida cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Oh. Oh? And there's an assignment then. So, we have another subquest. Oh, they're talking to each other over the little balcony! That's such a cool detail! Alright. So there's a lady Turian somewhere?
Yeah, I think she's at the front door.
Oh!
Yeah, if you go into photo mode, you can get a better look.
Yes! Where is that? Here we go. Okay. I'm trying to remember how you zoom. Ooh! Oh, she got cat-shaped eyes. The females have cat-shaped eyes, but the males don't. And they don't have the head crest, but they have more, elongated,
mandibles.
See, she does not have the head fringes. I see! Ooh, her patterns are really cute. Their war paint is more subtle. I guess because of where it's painted on. I do love that you can tell that that's paint, too. And you can see more of the leather hide on the top of their head because they don't have the big crest. But you can also see that there are additional bony ridges on top of their head anyway. They're dinosaurs. They are! But they have cute little cat faces! This is what Hanabi's face looks like.
Their design was controversial when it came out, if you can believe it.
Did they... Oh, wait a minute. They gave them the titty. Or people thought they gave them the titty.
Yeah, they don't have titties. But people got mad because this was during a time where people thought that in order to be equal, there should be no gender dimorphism between characters.
No.
Which is...
There is, in fact, sexual dimorphism amongst a lot of creatures. Humans included.
Sexual dimorphism.
Mm-hmm. Damn, her waist is snatched! Like, fuck!
Well, so are the male Turians, honestly.
That is also true. Hold
Both
on.
of them have very...
Let me see.
Tiny waists.
Let me see. I'm not allowed. I'm forbidden. Hold on. I gotta go this way. Oh, I can't. Okay, hold on. I gotta...
Oh, there's one right there. Okay.
Oh! Yeah, his waist is snatched too. Hi.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here.
They have a
Did
cloaca.
Ambassador Udina
That doesn't
send
surprise me.
A surprising number of the aliens in this game have cloacas.
I wonder if they give birth to live young. They're clearly lizards, but not all lizards give CC the balcony. I will go look at the balcony in a moment. No, he did not.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget it.
I mean, yeah.
Was there something you needed, Commander?
I wish I had a cloaca. Okay.
Wow.
That was just. I mean,
you know that meme?
You're a Furby, right, Ferb? Don't they have cloacas?
You know that meme of the guy who like raises his eyebrows and blinks a couple times? I literally just did that when I saw
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
He's a hard-boiled cop with 2 days until
take all the
retirement.
power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I mean, they're not really favoriting us, but they do seem to be using us as an experiment of sorts, given that they gave us colonial space so close to a place where they have no authority, and then they're like, oh, well, no one made you live there. I can't do anything about that. That just makes me think of when wealthy people start building really fancy buildings in, like, low-income neighborhoods to try and push out people that are poor. Makes me think of that.
Well, so I'm gonna, I'll since you are developing an opinion that is running contrary to the current status quo of politics, I will play devil's advocate.
Okay.
From the perspective of the council, you guys are like upstarts who are really too big for your britches.
That is true. We did kind of saunter out here and went, mine!
You guys have been, so to be clear, you guys have been part of the galactic community for like a few decades, and you're already demanding a place at the council. You're already saying that you want to take all these planets. You want your military to be bigger than everyone else's. So something that you'll learn if you read the Codex,
that is true. That does kind of make us kind of dickish, doesn't it?
If you read the Codex, there's actually rules for how many different classes of ships the different species can have, because they don't want they don't want the different species to be trying to outgun each other.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning something like this years and years and years ago. I think when you first introduced me to the concept of Mass Effect, where you said that humanity, that the Council was pissed at humanity because we kind of figured out a loophole in their military system, and that loophole is that we have carriers that have smaller ships inside them.
Kind of.
And they're kind of mad about that.
We didn't invent carriers. Like, the other species have their own carriers.
Yeah.
What is different is that all battleships in Mass Effect are built around a mass accelerator, which is the central gun. The class of ship where there are strict limits is called a dreadnought. I think humans have like 11 or 12. That's the cap. They can't have any more of like their best top of the line dreadnought. So humanity was like, well, fuck you. So we made a super carrier.
So we just made an even bigger one.
It's basically a dreadnought, but instead of firing a big gun, it has so many fighters that doesn't matter.
Oh my god, so we're like, yeah, you said we couldn't have that many dreadnoughts, so we didn't. But you said we could have this many carriers. It's not our fault you didn't realize they were big.
Yeah, so from their perspective, look at it from that perspective. Of you guys are like brand new, and now you're trying to dictate to them how things should be when they have way more experience than you.
Yeah. I still think that their response to that is a little shitty, but I'm also kind of getting that vibe not just from how they're treating us, but how they treat, like, the Volas, too.
I mean, you could always look at it from the perspective that they're testing you.
Yeah, that is true. I do have the feeling that we were being tested. Gilver says the Asari invented twerking. Oh my god. We're not their favorites.
The council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take
Ooh, his eyes are
We're busy, man,
pretty!
Commander. Are we done here?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
He got pretty blue eyes like you do, Mikey.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. They also have dagger teeth like anglerfishes. Yeah, they do. I have the sneaking suspicion, much like with the Sangheli, if you were to ask me just looking at them what I think the Turians eat, I think they eat fish. Which is weird, actually, because I vaguely recall somebody saying that the Turians cannot swim because they are too dense and they sink. But the needle teeth, to me, seem indicative of... They're not grinding teeth. They seem indicative of, like, holding something in place so it can be swallowed. But they may also be like with an alligator, and they may be for ripping large pieces of meat. And I'm further convinced that they are predatory because of their talon fingers, and they have those big talon toesies as well. So.
And they're forward-facing eyes.
Yeah, and they have forward-facing eyes, which is indicative of a predator. Which is why humans are so interesting, because we are not inherently a predator species, we're a prey species, but because we are bipedal, our eyes are forward-facing. But it's like that one video of guys that are feeding a snapping turtle vegetables. Yeah, kinda. Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called.
The light shines in his eyes are great. I see. You don't like them.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Humans with eyes on the sides of their heads, that's true.
Those exist.
Yeah. Oh,
I've seen them.
Oh. Gilver said we did have one ape species that never had the chance to evolve like us, but they were really predatory. They looked like baboons that stood upright. Yeah. Well, baboons are extremely predatory. Gorillas are as well. To the point that sometimes they hunt smaller monkeys.
Is that like was that like a hominid species, or?
That I don't remember.
I'm asking Gilver.
Oh, Gilver. That one I don't know.
The baboons, were they like hominids, or?
If they were a hominid, chances are we bred them out of extinction, bred them out of existence, Jesus, or killed them. They had that whole lip flip
thing. What?
Oh.
That's what?
That's something. Okay. It was almost a hominid.
Like a proto-hominid. Okay.
The lip flipping thing he's talking about is something baboons do. You know how they say, like, oh, whatever you do if you see, like, a gorilla or a chimp or something, don't smile at them because showing your teeth is a sign of aggression?
Yeah.
One of the things that that apes will sometimes do is they'll purposefully draw up their upper lip to show their teeth and gums off. And what the baboons he's talking about will do is they will purposely flip their whole lid, the whole lid of their lip up so that the inside is facing outward, and you can see all their gums and all their teeth, which is basically like a big middle finger of like, come here and I'm gonna fuck you up. This is your last chance. I will kill you. And they got big ass canines, so it was almost a hominid on the step of being one. Then yeah, we killed them. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think apes are icky.
There's one monkey species that does it as well, and disturbingly well. I see. You know what? I'm not going to say that's a little naive, because I actually agree with him.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander.
Oh, we surprised him!
I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I like that when they get surprised, they either flick out their mandibles or they drop them. Oh, that's so interesting, but also cool that BioWare was like, "Ooh, put a bone in there, and so we can move it. Make them do that." Those things are creepy. Oh, the Galata are what they are called. They are creepy. Oh, I'll have to look into them after this.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye.
The bonobos are more my speed. I think they're funny.
The bonobos are funny, and they are very human. All right, what am I looking for up here? If you were thinking the datapad, I already hacked that. Somebody said go up on the veranda, so I'm here. These two are talking to each other. I think it's cute.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
I say. Oh, it's okay, Chaotic. I'm sorry that the stream froze on your end. It seems everybody's having a few little weird technical hoodah-hotties tonight.
Not me. I've been going strong.
Well, good for you!
My difficulties have been more mental.
Oh, she's looking at me. My issues have been more mental. Okay.
Yeah, you've been having technical difficulties. I've been having mental difficulties.
Hi! Oh my god, they're so pretty. They're like dragons.
I know. There's a large portion of the community who wants to smooch him.
I'm much too good. Hi.
If you adjust the focal length, it'll look less weird. I mean, you're shortening it. So
I'm making it worse, actually. Oh no! Back
You'll
up.
need to zoom out.
Well, the problem is that the camera is a person, so it's getting stuck on the table.
I know.
Hello. The Galata.
Gilbert said,
like...
I mean, I did. In reference to what I said about a lot of people wanting to smooch those things.
In Andromeda, I went for the Lady Raptor romance. I did too!
Me too.
But yeah, the Galata look like something out of an ancient culture's depiction of a demon. Oh, they might be. Anyway. Pat, 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 pat. Thank you for letting me stare at you for a moment, pretty lady.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
There's literally, like, 3 more right over here.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
What do you want?
There's something I can do for you.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Tell me about the concert.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Six counting your group, yeah. Oh, I went for Gil in Andromeda, and Gilver went, me? I'm not a romance option, I'm ace as hell. Well, sometimes ace. How are you sometimes ace? Huh. Actually, that probably sounds rude. But that's, I don't know. Since I know that ace is sexuality, it's like I'm a lesbian sometimes.
Ace fluid.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Hello.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
I'm sorry. Oh, you turned your head around like an owl.
You could talk to her later.
Dun, 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 oi. There's a bartender here, you say?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure.
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
More demisexual than anything, but ace fluid feels right. I see. Oh, Ferb got excited and said, I'm ace too. We got a pair of aces in here. That's a winning hand in something. I don't know what though, I'm sure. I've only ever played blackjack, but that might be a winning hand in poker. A pair of aces.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
I see. Oh, Giller said, some days I feel more ace. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like a feeling. Actually, that makes sense to me. It's kind of, if I had to hazard a guess, and this is my interest in biology flaring its head up, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. To me, that feels like what it probably is that you have a much lower sex drive than others. So maybe only every once in a while does your body go, hey, you know? You know what? Forget it. Dating feels icky. I have other shit to do, says Fur. But no, that to me tracks, since, you know, the brain chemicals make your body and mind do all sorts of shit. And if one of them is slightly off, or slightly higher, or slightly lower than another, it can change how you feel completely. Like how a lot of women who take birth control report having a lower sex drive as a result. So that's why that just reads like to me. At first I thought Shaira was a hooker who got paid really well. Jesus. I'm assuming that's the Asari consort.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? Yep. She entertains clients who can afford her services.
She's a
Most
geisha.
Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
She's a geisha.
Yeah, I would... word of advice, never refer to geishas as hookers.
No, don't do that.
That is intensely disrespectful.
Oh, very much so. For people who do not know what it is a geisha does, a geisha is a companion. They basically, you pay them to just be your friend and entertain you. They are not prostitutes. There is nothing in their contracts that say anything about sleeping with you. They can, if they want to, but you cannot request it of them, and you cannot make them. That is not what they do. But they'll do things like they'll do tea ceremonies, and they'll prepare snacks for you, and read poetry, and play music. It's basically, well, not precisely this, but for lack of a better way to describe it, it's kind of like having, like, paying for a friend for a couple of hours, I guess. They're not an escort.
I would say it's a little more than just a friend. Because geishas typically
they can become confidants. Yeah, they can become confidants really easily.
They're very basically confidants and entertainers.
Yeah, I'd say if you subtract the sex part, I'd say that they're probably for like an American audience, I would say that they're a lot like the madams that ran saloons in the Old West. The reason I say minus the sex is because those did have brothels. But it'd be something like the madam of that place knew everybody. People came into her saloon to drink or spend time with her girls or listen to the entertainment she brought, and she was a wealth of information and thus very powerful, and it's a lot like that.
Yeah. I mean, and in those instances, those women typically controlled those towns.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, it's
whoops. I clicked the thing, sorry.
It's totally fine. Yeah.
Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place.
This place is
Cora's
dead.
Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I see. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So you're like, goodbye.
Have a pleasant day.
Bye. Gilver said somebody else who's demisexual mentioned that description of ace fluid in not just meaning, but how it feels, and part of me and my brain went, well, damn, that feels close to home. But at the end of the day, I would say I'm demisexual. And for the people at home who don't know, demisexual is from what I understand, not having any specific preference for a partner, but more that you need to get to know them on a very deep and intimate level before you start seeing them as physically attractive. Oh, hello! Ooh. I like her tattoos. They're pretty. Alright. Make note, there is another snake bug here. It's like a little water skeeter, but they're not on the water. Okay. So we went there, so now we can go out on this place. And we will need to wrap up soon, but it is on the asexual spectrum. I see. That makes sense. At the end of the day, I think sexuality just kind of is, for everybody, is a gradient in one form or another of how much interest you have and who you have interest in. And everybody just kind of is plunked somewhere. And it's nice to try and get, to try and label it, but I think at the end of the day, that may not be possible for some people, and that's fine.
Well, at least not being, like, 100% accurate, because it's hard to make a label fit an individual.
Yeah, it's really hard to put a individual person in a box. A very precise box. I think they look like squatting praying mantises. Yeah. Verb says, yeah, labels are nice, but they only help so much when you're just sort of floating around and vibing. Yeah. Okay, where do I want to go? What, this away? Oh,
I'm vibesexual. I'm sexually attracted to vibes.
Alright. Let's explore just a little bit more and then we'll wrap it up. Another! Damn, look at that figure, girl. She got a figure like one of my 90s comic book ladies. A waist that cannot fit organs within it. I kind of love her.
Just to be clear, I am not vibesexual. I am,
Mikey's poking fun. Oh, these are neat. So they've got, like, leg spurs, and they have little pockets, I guess, stitched onto their pants for them. Because for a minute I thought that was the same as her hide. It's not. That's its own individual little casing for the spurs.
Don't worry, Ferb, your vibes are safe from me.
Ferb goes, no, not my vibes! Like a vibe hunter. He hunts for good vibes. He shoots them with a sniper rifle and puts them in a bag. Oh, the men got him, too. The men also have leggy spurs. Ooh, you can get a real good look at their cool feet. Oh, they got that digitigrade arch.
Gilver says, thankfully, because of how I'm wired with the demisexuality, I feel like I think more with my head than head. Ha ha!
Ha ha!
Well, you know what they say, 2 heads are better than 1.
That is a big guy. Damn. I have not seen any of them yet, again, but when we were in the thing, I saw some birds go by, but they were not flapping, so they just were sort of going nyeh through the air, so keep your eye out for the bird that don't flap. Its wings were in a downward... see, those ones are flapping. Oh, now they're not anymore. There they go.
I mean, that's realistic. Birds glide on tailwinds and stuff.
Oh, they do. It's just that these ones had their wings in the downward curved position, which isn't something they do when gliding, which is why I was like, oh, there they go. Uh-oh.
That's enough. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they do.
Oh.
Everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Hi. You look neat. Oh yeah, you're a Solarian. I remember you from Andromeda. There's another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over on this one. They're space burbs, so
yeah,
human
that's
logic doesn't exist here. But also what I said.
Teal. Ooh, you're pretty.
You should go back. There's a door over there you should check out. But
I was looking.
I think this is a good spot.
Yeah, this is a good spot to do a hard save.
Yep.
Boop. Boop. Alright. That's the species whose military is basically SEAL Team 6. Damn. They've replaced the birds with drones. The birds work for the council. Alright. I got to wrap it up. So all in all, I think we did pretty good, although we had that one weird hiccup at the beginning, for whatever reason. Hopefully that won't happen next time, but that's okay. We got it sorted out really, really quick, and I guess it was just some sort of, like, weird fuck-up of an interaction between EA and Steam, I guess. I don't know. The Solarians. Yeah. They're the reason that we have Spectres, I believe they said. But yes. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope you guys had a great time, despite the little hiccup at the beginning. Let's see. As always, all of my social links are below this video, which includes a link to the Patreon, where for as little as $1 you can support me there. That will get you access to the Discord, which gets you access to all sorts of fun things, including works in progress, high-quality wallpapers that I do every month. Getting to vote in polls about what games I will play, or what wallpapers I'll do, or what movies we'll watch, and all of that fun stuff. The Solarians and so many sorries about Chickawawa and whatnot. Yes. Oh, good night, Biotic! Big hugs to you, too!
Yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, I think that's it. Damn, that's cool. It's got a fake atmosphere and everything. Or fake sky, I guess. I wonder if those clouds are real. Oh, hello, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look up your nose. Oh, and now I'm gone. Alright, I gotta stop. I'm being silly. Thank you all once again. I hope you had a really good time. I hope I will see you guys again on Wednesday for the next one. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Goodbye!
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Furb Among Us, Dizarin, Revolution 72, The Dr. Fat, Eudemon, and Gilver. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.